What's up, guys? All right, so the purpose of this video is to show you how to put on your adaptive cuff provided by the Diana Adapted Foundation. So I'm going to start out just with a couple steps. Super easy, really easy to transition in the gym using all the different tools and additions to the cuff. So what you're going to start off with is first the TheraBand that is provided in your kit. What you want to do is put it on your residual limb like this. I always wear a shrinker still. It's obviously your preference on whether you keep that on or off, just a comfort level thing for me. So I put it on over the top right here, and I hold it with my chin and I grab my protective pad. This gives just additional protection from the cuff because, as you know, we want to be lifting heavy weights with our residual limb and really exercising our residual limb. So I always use a protective pad on the top of my arm. Now you can put this on wherever you want, but you can see here I just place it on the top of the TheraBand, and again I hold it with my chin and I just wrap it around. You can wrap it as tight or as loose as you want. I tend to do it on the tighter end because I am lifting those heavier weights, and the tighter I do it, the more secure it stays. So you can see I just wrap until I get to the end of the TheraBand, and I simply just tuck it in like that. Cool, see it? So I got a nice protective layer right there, and it's not going anywhere. It's literally super stuck to my arm. Next is the cuff. So here is a brand new cuff, just made, just built, back from the seamstress. What I typically do is I usually put the two prongs, I guess you can call it, facing down, because that's where I'm using it the most. But again, you can position it in different ways depending on how you want to lift. So again, like this is something you can use with like a pull down, right? This is how I put it on if I'm doing like a row. This is how I put it on if I'm doing like a tricep pull down with a band, which I'll go here through in a second. But for the purpose of this video, you can see here, I'm gonna be placing it down this way. So it's in the position right there. I'm gonna just use my chin again, and then I'm gonna pull on the strap here as tight as I can make it, as comfortable as I can make it. Again, we're lifting heavy weights here, so we wanna make sure there's no accidents and there's nothing that is gonna be falling on the ground. So I secure it to the Velcro. It's very durable, high-powered Velcro, so you don't have to worry about that. And there you go, you've got it secure. And you've got your cuff on. And a lot of times I will take it off throughout my workouts depending on whether I need it or not. It's just literally a flick off. I usually keep the TheraBand on if I'm gonna be using my cuff throughout my workout, so I don't take that off. But if I'm using the cuff, I'll put it on. If I'm not using the cuff, I'll take it off, because sometimes this can get a little bit annoying. Then as a part of your kit, you've got this badass chain that helps you do even more. Just a 2-foot chain with a carabiner at the end. And what I typically do with this is, let me put one in here. There we go. And I create a loop, usually is how I use it. I'll stick the carabiner through the hooks, and then I can pick up a weight and say do a deadlift, right? With a weight here and a weight in this hand, equal weights. I don't know what the heck is all over me. Oh, it's from the TheraBand. Okay, so this is one way you can use the chain. Honestly, there's a billion different ways you can use the chain, and you can attach it to a kettlebell. You can attach it to a rower. I'll have a video of me doing that with the cuff as well. So lots of opportunities to use your cuff with the chain, and also it looks really badass. Next in your kit is the band. So, you know, a lot of times we can't do everything exactly like our able-bodied friends, which is totally fine. We just gotta get a little creative, and I find that having a band like this in my kit is really helpful. It allows me to mimic pull-ups. I can flip it over a pull-up bar and grab one side and put the other side in here, which again, I will have a video for you to see. In that sense, I would have the hooks up here because I'm pulling down, but just wanted to show you that there's also a band included in your kit as well. So as we develop the program and we start having more recipients and more different types of recipients, we will be expanding this kit, but for now, that's what you get with it. So you get the TheraBand, the padding, the cuff, the chain, and the band. So good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.